In today's video, I want to talk about the truth about YouTube, okay? And 5 things that are actually going to help you stop wasting your time on YouTube, especially as a small YouTuber in 2021. I really wish I knew these 5 things, and I'm going to tell you in this video when I started my channel 7 months ago. So I started 7 months ago, and I have 3,000 subscribers at the time of making this video. I watched a lot of YouTube videos about how to grow on YouTube, and these are things that I think don't get spoken about enough or don't get emphasized properly. Let me just tell you, okay, the number one thing that I think nobody is talking about when it comes to YouTube, and it is the biggest driving factor in your views and your subscribers, it's like literally the biggest thing, and nobody says anything about this. I have no idea why, is the topic of your video. Like, what is your video actually about? More than anything, I don't mean what your channel as a whole is about. I mean each individual video and the topic of that video. That is what's going to determine if people watch that video or not. There's a difference between making a really interesting video that like draws a lot of curiosity and people want to know what it's about. For instance, if you have a vlogging channel, right? There's a difference between what I eat in a day, or I'm getting married, or I'm pregnant, or some huge announcement. Obviously, those videos for vlogging channels are going to be much more interesting because of the actual topic of the video. But if your thing is just about what I'm eating or what I did today, that's not as interesting. I'm in the education kind of niche on YouTube, which is so hard to grow, right? Because I'm trying to teach people something, I'm trying to share the lessons that I've learned and whatever. And so it's a lot harder to grow that channel. But certain videos definitely do better than others. And what I've learned about the topic of your video is that you're not always going to know what's interesting to your viewers, and some videos will do better than others. So I have about 32 videos on my channel, and there's about like 2 or 3 videos that are doing way better than all the other videos, and it's about the topic of that video. So what I want you to take away from this is that there are some niches on YouTube that are much more interesting than other niches and that get lots and lots of more viewers, but also different video topics will do better based on what your video is actually about. So if you're someone that is growing really slowly on YouTube and you're not seeing the ball pick up, it might be that your topics that you're choosing aren't that interesting, or not that many people are actually interested in that specific topic. Y'all, the next thing that I think nobody is really discussing is the intro of your video. Like the first 30 seconds of your video literally make or break your video. So like I said, first of all, it goes with the topic, right? The most important thing is the topic. Then the second most important thing, in my opinion and my experience, is the actual intro of your video. A lot of people waste the first 30 seconds with announcements. Please subscribe. Let me tell you something about subscribing. If your video is nice and people enjoyed it, they will subscribe whether or not you ask them to subscribe. Don't waste that precious first 30 seconds of your video asking people to subscribe to your channel. They will subscribe if your video is good. So I do ask people to subscribe, but I leave it to the end of the video where they've watched the whole video and I say, well, if you enjoyed it, please subscribe. But really, you don't have to beg people to subscribe to your channel. If they like what you're about, they're gonna click that button, honey. So let's get back to the first 30 seconds of your video are so important. So important that YouTube has a special section in the analytics to show you what's going on in the first 30 seconds of your video. So that is how important it is. So what I would recommend is for your first 30 seconds, if you do vlogs or whatever, use that to show the most interesting part of the video or what's coming up, or like, you know, build curiosity. But if not, what I do, I just tell people, listen, this is what this video is gonna be about. This is what you're gonna get, so that you know that you're in the right place. So keep it juicy, keep it interesting. Those first 30 seconds are so precious. Don't play around with them. Don't play a long intro and a slideshow of your life. Nobody cares. Just get into the video. And I promise you, if you work on improving this first 30 seconds of your video, your watch time and audience retention is going to be so much better. You know, everybody always says that in order to be successful on YouTube, you need to upload consistently. And that's not actually true. You can actually grow on YouTube without uploading anything. In the last 28 days, I only uploaded 1 video, but I've got more views, watch time, and subscribers than ever before, showing that my channel is still growing, even though I only uploaded 1 video in this period. And that's the power of YouTube, is that you upload a video and people still watch it months after you've uploaded it. So it's not like there's some little thing in the algorithm that says because you upload consistently, we're going to push your video out. There is no such thing on YouTube. YouTube could care less how often you upload. But what is going to help you grow on YouTube is having more videos, okay? Because these first two things that I mentioned, the topic and the intro, all of those things are going to take time for you to figure it out. And sometimes you'll get it right and sometimes you won't. And so it kind of just becomes a numbers game, is that the more shots on target you have, the more likely you are to hit the target and succeed. So for instance, let's say you upload one video a week, right? Every single day of the year. That's 52 chances to get a video that does really well. But if you upload twice a week, that's over 100 chances you have of getting it right, and also 100 learning opportunities compared to 50 learning opportunities. Now, I know a lot of you don't upload every single week, but that just shows you that the more you upload, the more chances you have at improving your skills, improving your editing, and also just learning more about YouTube and what your audience actually likes, because all of us have different audiences. And so basically what I'm saying is that it's not about uploading consistently. Some subscribers don't even know that you upload every Tuesday, like that. All of that doesn't matter. But what matters the most is just upload as many videos as you can. If you can upload 2 or 3 videos a week, do that. If you can only upload 1 video a month, well, that's better than nothing, to be honest. And so you don't want to ghost YouTube for like 6 months, right? But you can still upload like very infrequently and still grow. So I just want to bust the myth that you need to upload consistently. It's not like YouTube rewards consistent content creators. There's no such thing. But what happens is that the more videos you have, those are more chances, more opportunities, more views, more watch time, all of that for you to grow. So I just want you to understand that I have some people who've told me, oh, okay, I wish I had 1,000 subscribers, or I wish this, or they have all these hopes and dreams about YouTube. And then I go to their channel, and the last time the person uploaded was like 4 months ago or 6 months ago, or they haven't uploaded at all for the whole year. How are you supposed to grow when you're not uploading? So what I'm saying is, forget about consistency. Just make as many videos as you possibly can, because that just gives you more opportunities to learn, improve, and have a video that possibly could go viral. Now, the other thing that I don't think not enough people talk about is how much your personality actually affects your growth on YouTube, right? And by personality, I mean that plus a combination of how valuable your content is. So it could be a bit of both. So some people might not have the biggest personalities out there, but their information is like super helpful and super informative, and a lot of people learn. One of the reasons that vloggers do really well is because they let people into their lives and people get to connect with who they are. So if you are a very interesting, chatty kind of person, or you have an interesting life where there's a lot going on in your life, then yes, that could totally work for you. But if you don't do much, like one of the reasons I don't vlog is I don't do much. I don't go anywhere. Like there's very little for me to share. So I'm not going to open that up, because it would actually be pretty boring to watch. But you know, even if you're shy, right, you don't feel like you have the biggest personality. It's not about being loud and bubbly or whatever. Not everybody is like that. It's okay to be yourself. But one thing I want to tell you is that the more videos you make, the better you're going to get on camera. Camera confidence is one of those things that you can only improve it through practice. And so the more videos you make, the better you're going to get. Just be yourself. But just in every video, just try to be as interesting as possible, whether that's in the stories you share, the information you share, the content, or your vlog, or whatever it is that you're doing. Always just ask yourself, is this interesting? Like if I was a complete stranger, would I watch this video? While we're here, I actually have an ebook that I made with more things about YouTube that I wish I had known when I started. So if you check the link in the description box, you'll be able to download that free ebook. The next truth bomb about YouTube is that it actually takes a whole lot of work and effort and time, more than you could ever imagine. Look, I love YouTube with all my heart because I've seen a lot of results compared to other social media platforms, and also you create videos and months later you're getting views and building an audience just from doing that. So I love it, right? I think the work is totally worth it. But it's really hard and it takes a lot of hard work. And I've seen people who upload like 4 or 5 videos and then give up because they still only have 200 subscribers after uploading 5 videos, and they're completely discouraged because they feel like nobody is watching. And the truth is, it's going to take a lot of videos for you to figure out all these things in this list and figure out the secret sauce. Yes, some people are able to figure it out really quickly. You know, they upload a very juicy, interesting video, their first video, and they just blow up on YouTube. But this is the exception, not the rule. And so if you're going to compare yourself to people who blow up overnight because they chose some funky, interesting topic, you're going to be really depressed on YouTube, because it takes more than 1 or 2 viral videos to make it on this platform. And trust me, right, those of you who, like me, have slow and steady growth, you know how to grow on YouTube. You know what works and what doesn't. That trial and error really can help you. Whereas a lot of people, I've watched videos, people who've had viral videos say they don't actually know what to upload afterwards because they had this one-hit wonder of a video and they don't know how to get 100,000 views ever again. And so they only have that one video that did really well. So I would say to you, don't be discouraged if things take time and it's taking you quite a few videos to gain traction. Each and every single video you upload, you're learning a lot, you're improving your skill, your camera presence is getting better, your editing is improving. So I'm telling you, do not be discouraged. I know I get discouraged all the time. It's completely normal, but get discouraged, but still upload. Keep uploading videos. Don't just stop, because if you stop uploading, well, it's dead, and all of those videos that you did were for nothing. So if you haven't uploaded a video in more than 3 months, then I'm talking to you. You need to upload a video, even if you think it's not going to get as many views as some other video you did, or you're trying to, get those views. Just forget about it. Forget about the views. Remember why you started YouTube. If you're anything like me, it's because it's fun and it's interesting and you just wanted to make videos. Then somewhere along the line, you get caught up in the views and the numbers and you stop uploading because you feel like nobody is watching. Don't do that to yourself, okay? Just keep uploading. Just keep trying your best with every single video. And over time, over like a year, over 2 years, you will get somewhere. But if you stop, you'll wish 5 years from now that you had not stopped your channel. There's so many people who stop and start YouTube, and when they eventually come back, they say, oh, I regret stopping. So you don't want to be one of those people, okay? I used to do a bonus content in my old videos, so I'm going to do a little bit of a bonus content right now for those of you who stick around to the end of my videos. And I'm going to show you some of my favorite apps that I use that have helped me with my YouTube channel. These are 3 cell phone apps that I really love, and I'll tell you what each of them does and why I think you should totally download this app. So my favorite app that I use like too many times a day, I really need to stop using it as much as I use it. But this app basically helps you keep track of your latest video, and you're able to see the views and what's happening with your latest video. I also use this app to reply to my comments, because then I can use emojis, because I can just type on my phone and reply to people. So that's the app that I'm using. It's called YouTube Tracker. Okay, I love it to know what's going on with the performance of my video and also to reply to comments. The next app that I love is YouTube Tracker. Okay, when you're trying to see where you are, how far you are with YouTube monetization, I love this because I'm able to see my progress step by step, and I can see how far I am in terms of monetization. It has other features as well, but this is what I use this app mainly for. Then the third app that I really love is the TubeBuddy app. And the reason I love TubeBuddy is because you're able to see your milestones. And the reason I love this is because you get these cute little, I'll put it on the screen, but you get these cute little certificates, and I use these to, screenshot them, or you can save them to your phone. And that's what I use whenever I want to show people the latest milestone on my channel. Oh, if you have a YouTube channel, please feel free to plug it in this video. Tell us what your channel is all about, why we should watch your videos. And yeah, I'll check out some of you guys. And yeah, just feel free to shout yourself out under this video. And I'm looking forward to seeing all of you who already have a YouTube channel, and I'm looking forward to supporting it as well. If you got to this point of the video, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You're a real one. But comment camera, and that way I'll know who's the gang that sticks around, because there isn't that many of you. So I appreciate you. Now, in my next video, I'm going to talk all about YouTube money, right? As you can see from my thing, I'm really close to monetizing. I think I should monetize by the end of today. So by the time you watch this video, my channel will hopefully be monetized already. But besides YouTube monetization, I also want to talk about other ways that you can make money on YouTube. So if you're interested in that, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification so that YouTube lets you know when that video is out. But in the meantime, you can watch my video about is YouTube too saturated, and how to get started in 2021 with dealing with how saturated YouTube can be at this point in time. So make sure you watch that. It's quite a good video if you enjoyed this one and while you wait for the next one. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Have a fantastic day, and goodbye.